Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Michael Wacha. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That's towards center. Azokar under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Edman into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Edman over at second, one down. The next offering misses, and that's ball two. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back here at Petco Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Drew Rom. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Next pitch is downstairs. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Got it by him for the K.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now Ha-Sung Kim. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 18th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tatis waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His 26th of the year. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Edman slings to first. Play is made, 2 out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. Now here is Richie Palacios. The other way. Oh, he dropped it. On the run, sends it over to first. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Luken Baker next up for the Cardinals. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one's in there. 2-2 now. Baker leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's Juan Yepez taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And a ball evens the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Cards leave one. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
The second baseman, Matthew Batten.
The 2-1. That's down and in. And that one fouled off. Three-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, Jose.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jose Azocar. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
On to the third inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The Cards in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
These Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Next pitch is outside. And the count is 3-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
The pitch. And that just misses.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Paul Goldschmidt. Right-hander kicks, deals. Looked like it was a little bit up.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Comes a 2-2. Tap back up the middle. Over to Kim. 1. A sensational double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And now here is Richie Palacios. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Now all even up.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker. And he's already singled in this game. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's a 2-2. Got him. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. The 1-1. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano rolled out to second in his first at bat. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Juan Yepez. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. And here it comes. And now the count filled up 3-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Righty to the plate. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Yepez coming home. He scores, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here comes Tommy Edman. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Wynn, the runner at third. Nootbaar on at first with nobody out. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. In comes the run from third, and it's a 1-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
The right field, number
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And now 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And now 2-2. Down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.